What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well today. Oh my goodness, today's video is the last video of 2021 on this channel. It kind of feels surreal. It just feels like this year has just flown by so quickly. As you guys can tell by today's video title, I thought it was only fitting to do the last video of the year as a New Year's Eve kind of a dress haul. Once again, I found some New Year's Eve dresses on a Pretty Little Thing. I feel like I do this every single year now, and I'm just gonna try them out for you guys. I feel like Pretty Little Thing for me is the go-to place to find going out dresses and just dresses that are like really fancy but still on a budget. So in today's video, I found a few dresses that I thought would be a good contestant for my actual New Year's Eve dress. So I hope you guys enjoy. I feel like this video is a little bit last minute, but if you guys do like any of these dresses, I'm pretty sure that if you order them for next day delivery, hopefully they should come by tomorrow. But as always, these dresses don't just have to be for New Year's. I feel like you could, obviously wear them out and about just for going out clubbing and things like that. So hopefully you guys will find this video helpful either way, and I hope you guys enjoy. If you are new here and you guys haven't seen my face before, hi, I'm Roxy. Welcome to my channel. If you guys want to stick around, make sure you guys subscribe down below. But I guess without further ado, if you want to see what New Year's Eve dresses I picked out from Pretty Little Thing, then let's get on into the video. Okay, so here is my massive bag of Pretty Little Thing dresses. I feel like I kind of went a little bit overboard today. I actually have quite a few dresses in here that I'm gonna try. A lot of them are like neutral colors, gold tones and things like that, which I think is perfect for New Year's. So the first dress I really want to try out is this one right here, and as you guys can see, it's a gorgeous brown bodycon dress, but it's actually got like gloves. I feel like any dress that has gloves involved just looks so freaking bougie and expensive. So here it is. This is the first dress. This was £28. Ooh, this is nice. Wait, there's no gloves. You're kidding. I thought this had gloves. Why? Why is this happening? It's literally just the dress. Oh my gosh, I am so gutted. This dress does not come with the gloves, and that was literally the selling point for me. Either way, it's still a really beautiful dress. So the straps are made of like the gold chain kind of strap. It's then obviously got the sort of cups here with a wire underneath. The cups do not have any padding, which is a little bit annoying, but we're gonna live. The bodice is then basically like the corset of the dress. So it's got this boning section right here. And then the bottom is just really nice and ruched with this really lovely netted kind of fabric. I feel like this dress with the gloves would have just been so killer. I don't know why they didn't include the gloves, but I guess let's try this on anyway and see how it fits. All right, guys, so this is the first dress and what it looks like on. I feel like it would have been so much better with those gloves, but I mean, it's still really, really nice. I feel like this dress is okay if you're just stood still like this, or if you're walking, it's also fine, but the second you pop your leg out, it just stretches this fabric and it lifts everything up. So I do wish that this dress was a little bit longer. I'm not talking like loads, just a tad, just to kind of give it a bit more room to like ride up and not just expose your underwear. But apart from that, it is absolutely stunning. I think it looks so nice from the front and the back. I love this like crisscross effect in the ruche. The straps are really nice as well. They're the perfect length, but they are so cold when you first put it on. I do feel really good in it, and I think it's very flattering, but I am just a little bit worried about like my crotch being exposed. I think out of 10, I'm probably gonna give this dress like a 6 or 7. Moving on to the next dress, the one I picked out is this one right here, and as you guys can see, it's a really lovely bodycon white dress. Again, this dress is really simple, but I feel like it would be perfect for going out for New Year's Eve or otherwise, and I just love the halter neck detail. I actually ended up getting this in a size 6 because I kind of wanted it to be a little bit more like tight fitting, and judging from my last video, I ordered all the dresses in size A and they were just a little bit baggy on me. I don't know if Pretty Little Thing have changed their sizing or anything like that, but usually I am an 8 in most dresses. So I really hope that I made the right call by sizing down with this one. This is what it looks like. Oh my goodness, it is absolutely beautiful. Look at that. This is the kind of dress that an angel would wear. That's what I feel like. It's just so beautiful. I love the corset detailing and the fabric is so nice to the touch. This dress was actually £22, which I feel like is so affordable. And then this is what the strap looks like. So you could obviously do like a little crisscross. You could just have it halter neck. I feel like there's so many options. It looks like it should fit me. So fingers crossed, let's go pop it on. All right, guys, so here's the next dress and what it looks like on. As I mentioned, obviously these parts here can be tied in loads of different ways. So I just happened to do it crisscross. So now that I've got it on, I do have to say I am glad that I did size down to a size 6 instead of the 8, just because it fits perfectly around my hips and my waist. The only trouble is it is a little bit tight around my chest. I feel like I could have done with a little bit more room, but it's also not the end of the world. This is what the dress looks like when I'm just stood straight. I feel like it fits really well in all the right places. There is a little bit like excess fabric around this area, which could have done with just being a little bit smoother and just less baggy. But I guess I will probably need extra room once I've eaten. So, I mean, it's always there. But yeah, this is what the dress looks like from the front and the back. I really, really love it. I'm wearing white underwear underneath it and I feel like you can't actually tell. I think I'm gonna give this dress an 8. I feel like it could have done with just being a little bit more roomy in the chest area, but apart from that, I'm really happy with it. Now for this next dress, we're going a little bit more festive. I feel like this would be an amazing dress for Christmas. Obviously that's been and gone, but there's still New Year's. It's this one right here, and as you guys can see, it's made of this gorgeous red velvet kind of fabric. I have it right here. It was actually not that expensive. It was only £34, which I feel like from maybe House of CB or Opoly, it would be way more than that. Here it is. Oh wow, it actually looks real expensive. I feel like anything that's made of a velvet fabric like this just instantly looks expensive. This is absolutely stunning. I mean, I'm sorry, but I just love this Bardot effect. I love the detail on the neckline as well. Granted, it doesn't have any cups inside this chest area, but I mean, you could always wear like sticky cups. I love the corset area and like the bodice. It's so stunning. And then on the sides, you do have like this small ruching kind of effect. This dress is kind of like a midi dress, I would say. So it's not too long, not too short. I guess let's just try it on and see how it looks. So here's what the red dress looks like on. I have to say this slit is a little bit risky, but I mean, if you're not going to be risky on New Year's Eve, when will you ever get to be? Although it is really extreme, I feel like the slit is actually placed in a pretty good position because even when I pop my leg out, like my underwear is not being revealed. It might be a different story if I pop the other leg out. I feel like that is revealing my underwear from like this direction, but you could always wear some nude shorts or something underneath this. I actually ended up not putting a bra on with this one just because I feel like you would be able to tell that I've got one on. So with this one, you probably would opt for either nipple covers or sticky cups. In terms of the dress though, it looks so freaking extravagant. Again, I'm just in love with the color and the fabric. If I was doing something really, really extravagant and fancy on New Year's, I probably would have opted for a dress like this, but seeing as I'm just at home, I probably won't go for this one. However, I am really, really fond of it, so I'm gonna give this one a 9 out of 10. Now this next dress, I feel like it's really sophisticated, but still really girly and just really, really expensive looking. It is this one right here, and this is like a one sleeve kind of situation, so already it just looks so fancy. I absolutely love the color of this one. It was £32, and this is called the Champagne Satin One Shoulder Underbust Midi Dress. I have it right here. Again, I sized down with this one because I just had a feeling that it had potential to be a little bit baggy. So this is it. Oh my goodness. It is so nice. Granted, it definitely needs a steam before your special day, but I mean, it looks really nice. The good thing about this is that it actually has cups inside the bra area, and it's also got underwiring, so everything is nice and structured. Obviously, that's very important, seeing as you have support from one side, but not the other. In terms of the length, this dress is a midi dress, but it's kind of like asymmetrical again, so it's a little bit shorter on one side, and then it kind of goes longer on the other. It does also have quite an extreme slit on the side, so I'm really excited to see how that will look on. The fabric is really, really nice. It doesn't seem see-through or anything like that. It just needs a good steam, but that's about it. So I guess let's pop this on and see how this one fits. All right, guys, so here is the one sleeve dress. Just look beyond the creases with this one because it is actually really beautiful and it fits really nicely too. It's just the kind of fabric that really is prone to creasing, and the way it came in the packet, it's obviously very creased, but I feel like it does have a lot of potential once it is steamed or ironed. I really like the sleeve and the fact that it's kind of a flared at the bottom. It's really, really nice and it has a lot of movement. Again, the slit of the dress is off to the side, so if you are walking, it shouldn't reveal your underwear too much, but I do really like this over overlaid swooped effect of this part here. I feel like anything ruched is always so flattering on. I honestly feel like everything about this dress is screaming New Year's Eve. Like the color, the fabric, the shape, and the cut, everything is on point. So again, if I had a fancy event to go to, I probably would have opted for something like this, but I feel like just for my little gathering at home, it's probably a bit much, but it's still a really beautiful dress. So I'm actually gonna give this a 9 out of 10. Now, if you're more adventurous with the colors of your dresses, I feel like this one might be the one for you. This next one was really inexpensive. It was only £12, and I feel like this is your typical going out kind of dress. It has the really on-trend side kind of cutout, which I feel like everyone is loving right now. And I have to say the fabric feels quite thick, which I'm actually kind of surprised about. Oh, okay, this is kind of cute. So the fabric is like double layered, so you shouldn't have to worry about like your underwear showing or anything like that. This is essentially what the dress looks like. So as you guys can see, it's one shoulder strap only, and then the cutout kind of goes diagonally down, and then it is followed by 2 more little slits across the middle. But yeah, it's just a bodycon dress, super simple. It's mainly a party in the front and nothing in the back, but let's go try this one on and see how it looks. Okay, this one is so cute. I feel so good in this one. It's so body hugging, and the actual fabric, like I said, is double lined, so you can't really see any like lumps and bumps. I'm literally just wearing regular underwear underneath this, and I feel like it's actually concealed pretty well. Again with this one, because there is a cutout right in the center of where my bra is sitting, it's not exactly the most flattering, so I probably would opt for either no bra, nipple covers, or sticky cups. But apart from that, I love the color, I love the cutout, I love the fact that the cutout actually continues onto the shoulder. I think this is such a fun going out kind of dress that would definitely be perfect for New Year's Eve. This is what it looks like from the back as well, so it's super flattering. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this one. I feel like because it was so affordable, I'm actually gonna give it a 10. Now again, if you're after something a little bit more sophisticated, perhaps you're going to like a fancy party for New Year's Eve or something like that, I feel like this next option would be a good one. As you guys can see from the photo, this one is again a full length dress. This one is also in this velvet kind of fabric, but it's in a really nice emerald green. Again, I feel like emerald green, especially in velvet, is such a classy color. So this is what this one looks like. It is strapless, but it does have a boning across the front to kind of give it a little bit more structure. It then goes really, really long all the way down to the ground, but it does have a really extreme slit on the side. When you analyze the dress, it does actually appear quite simple. There's not really that much to it, but it's the fabric that makes it look so grand. I also got this one in a size 6 because I wanted it to be a little bit more fitted, but I'm hoping it's not going to be too much of a squeeze. So I guess all there's left to do is pop this one on and see how it fits. This is the last dress and what it looks like on. I'm literally obsessed with this. This actually goes all the way down to the ground, and the slit is so perfect. I actually really like how structured the bodice of this dress is. It's actually only got 2 pieces of boning, but because they are kind of placed on either side of like where the breast is, it kind of has that like pointed effect, which I feel like so many dresses these days have. This dress is honestly so beautiful. It just looks so luxurious and just really expensive, even though it wasn't. I feel like this video has made me obsessed with velvet just a little bit too much. So I feel like on the scale of 1 to 10, this dress definitely deserves a 10. Alright guys, so those are all of the dresses I'm gonna try out for you guys today from Pretty Little Thing. I feel like I need your help though. Let me know in the comments below which one of these dresses you think I should wear for New Year's Eve tomorrow. I'm really, really excited. I'm just having a little get together at our house, so nothing too crazy, but I still want to dress up. There's actually a few dresses in this video that I really liked, but I just cannot decide, so make sure you guys help me in the comments below. As this is my last video of the year, I just wanted to say a massive thank you to you guys for just sticking around with me and still being here after so many years. I feel like I've actually been on YouTube for about 8 or 9 years now, which is kind of crazy to think about. I just feel super grateful to have all of you guys watching and just being my online friends and just having our little community and our family on here. Because of YouTube, I have gained so much. Not only have I gained so many amazing friends that do YouTube as well, but I've also met so many amazing viewers too that I feel like I've actually made friends with along the way. So yeah, that was my little soppy thank you of the year. As always, I feel like it's like an annual little speech that I do. So yeah, I hope you guys had an amazing 2021. If you didn't, honestly, don't feel bad because I feel like so many people didn't, including me. But I like to say there's always next year year. So I hope you guys have an amazing 2022 and I will see you guys on the flip side. Bye! Mwah.